what that was.
What?
Okay. That was a dud.
I was like bending over to like set my phone up so I could look at the chat. I was like,
should we do that again? Should we do that again?
What is happening?
I don't know what that. Oh my God. Okay. Listen, you got to be ready around here. What do you want me to tell you? You got to be ready around here. Oh my God. Hello, my friend.
I'm still in shock over whatever that was.
I'm a little bit in shock myself.
I was like, and this is one of the weird days where I also have to like pay attention because let's just say there's been a bit of an issue with UPS the past couple days. And the FedEx, so the winner of the wagon.
Yeah.
Someone that's supposed to be getting picked up today. So as a surprise for all of the viewers, it may get picked up while we're live.
Well, so you have two winners, two prizes you're shipping out, right?
I'm still waiting on that one shipping label.
Gotcha.
So the shipping label from the monthly winner that got the Explorer is out here with a label. So if I hear a buzz, I may have to run for a little bit if they can't get in. So you might see live on the air.
That's quite all right. That's quite all right. I think I can handle it for a few minutes if you're gone. Man. We had a great show I was just telling you about our show last night. We had such a good Amazon Live last night. Did you guys enjoy that? That was so fun. They all jumped in with me. They were my co-hosts last night, James. Everybody jumped into the stream. They were asking their questions. We did lots of Q&A last night. We had some really good products. It was just a fun night. I didn't want to end it, but I was really tired. It was like 10 o'clock by the time we got done.
You did
Eastern.
2 hours?
We did 2 hours last night.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah. See, there's yesterday was so good. Lots of great info, like always. Awesome. Oh, Yelena, you missed it. We're gonna do that weekly. I thought that was super fun, and I know you guys have tons of questions, and you just save them up for our Q&As. Then we can just like have you jump in, and we can do some, little more intimate stuff in front of the entire world here. But it was good. It was good. And we had some good prizes too. So,
good.
But we missed you, Jamie.
I don't even remember what I was doing last night. I know I was working and I cleaned. It's been a very chaotic week.
Yeah.
So
how you making out with the apartment there?
Not unpacked.
No. That was last Friday that you told me that. And it's Friday again. It's crazy, better. Right?
But I've ordered a few things. Like there are things when I was looking at the apartment, I just didn't, because I'm so used to like going into like these apartment buildings, that have everything like and whatever. And this is a very different apartment setup.
Right.
So I take for granted like things like towel racks in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
There are no towel racks in my bathroom. So I had to order towel racks, and they actually just got here before we went live. And I'm very excited to install them and have a place to hang my towel.
Absolutely.
Just stupid things like that.
Absolutely.
You don't think about
all those little things that you don't always consider, that are kind of like built in, and you ignore. I have that experience too. Like when I'm going through my house thinking about like, what do I want to like show you guys that I got on Amazon? And it's like literally stuff will be right in front of me and I can't see it.
Yeah.
Because you're so used to your environment. You're so used to the things that you're using. Like you forget like, oh, I bought that. And I love it. And I use it all the time.
Before they all disappear, I need you to send me the link to the Christmas tree.
I almost put it up today behind me, but then I had all these other amazing things to put behind me, so I didn't.
We are having, according to the internet today, there is a Christmas light shortage this year.
Oh, really?
The supply chain.
That could be a problem.
I need a tree.
That could be a problem. Yeah. Well, I have a tree suggestion for you.
I do.
And also a nice Christmas tree bag to put it in.
I will also tell you, the next time we do movie night, I'm going to be completely obnoxious because I got the entire Philips Hue setup.
Yes.
And I have it all ready, and I got a new sound system.
Well, I say we go for it soon.
It is completely nuts what these lights look like when you watch.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
Maybe we do like a maybe we do a movie night, or we do like a light show night. Something all lights, different kinds of lights. We'll do something like that.
It is very, 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 very cool, especially when you're watching horror movies, because it's that time of year. It's always that time of year for me, though.
I was gonna say that it's always that time of year for you. You like it, and it's never that time of year for me. It just never is. I have enough stress and anxiety in my life. I don't need any more. I don't need other people's anxiety.
I want gummy candy right now. I wish I had. I just ate some Dino Nuggets. And you know how sometimes you just want a little bit of something sweet after you eat. And I wish I had like gummy things, but whatever.
You must have some candy stashed around somewhere.
Oh, there's not any gummy things. Oh. So I have chocolate stashes and like salty stashes.
But no gum. I'm shocked.
I know.
No, like sour patch.
I also thought of you last night. Hold on, I'm going to show you something real quick. So to help label things, I actually ordered this on Amazon, and to help make it a little bit clearer that I live here when deliveries come.
Yeah.
I got one of the label machines.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
I had one of those a long time ago.
I used to have the one where like you embossed it. You know, you turn the dial and you hit the button, you turn the dial and crank it and made like the embossed. This one prints it. But I need batteries. And all I could think of was like, if I had that big battery organizer full of batteries, I could like do this right now. But I don't even have any AAA batteries. So I have to go get some AAA batteries.
Listen, I've had one of those. I used to use them in my store. We used to label a lot of stuff in my store.
I'm going to label it all.
You're labeling everything?
I've got all these bins. I'm going to label it all. You got to watch out. I'm about to do it. I might carry this in my bag and just print things on like stop signs.
You can offer it as a service. Would you like me to label everything in your home for you?
Bloop.
Like, we're pathetic. We're so pathetic.
I'm so excited.
All right. So today, what time is it? Today.
4 a.m.
Today, we are going to bring you some great baby products. We're going to be doing baby products. Remember when Jamie was in Atlanta back in August, all the way back? I can't believe it is October already, like the end of October. It's insane.
I cannot believe that I got back on September 6th.
It's nuts.
And it feels like it was yesterday, but also months ago.
Yeah. Totally.
It's just been chaotic. The fall is chaotic.
Everything's chaotic. So anyway, today we're going to bring you the Regal Lager products again. When Jamie was in Atlanta, he went to their offices, and they have some of the best baby products on the market. Like, we know that. They're like our favorites. We've been talking about them forever. The people at Regal Lager are just some of our best friends. We love them. And they just make really high quality things that you guys did such great demos on. Jeff did such a great job with you over in the offices. And what we're going to do is bring you some of those products. We have them here in studio today too, to show you. We can answer some questions, and we have some extra stuff to show you. But we're also going to show you some of the video demos that Jamie did when he was there.
I just thought it would be fun. Like, you know, Regal Lager, they have this you know, they have their warehouse and then they have their like offices, but they have this entire room where they kind of keep like some of their trade show setups and stuff like that. But they fly retailers in to train retailers on their product. And not many companies do that. Normally a company will send reps to stores to train employees, if they even do that.
Right.
So they call it Regal Lager University, and I went through it a couple years ago when I was there just for work. But it was a fun, like, big open room where we could like walk around like zone to zone and talk about stuff. And I was like, if I'm gonna be in Atlanta, like, we might as well do this and have some fun with it. So totally.
It was perfect because you could really see all these great products and see them in action and really hear from. Can you explain to everybody just a little bit about Regal Lager so they understand when we're talking about this?
Regal Lager in the baby industry, obviously there are vendors, and vendors manufacture product that distribute to stores. And sometimes there are companies called distributors. And what a distributor does is they either kind of aggregate brands, you know, from inside America, but most of the time a distributor works with brands that are coming from outside of the States, from Europe or Asia or, you know, all over the world. And they kind of like go through stuff and they curate products because a lot of these distributors, specifically Regal Lager, they've been around a long time.
Yeah.
And they have brought a lot of other brands into the States that are very, very large. And what happens is they want it to be brands that are good products and brands that are in line with like how they operate from a product quality standpoint and what the products actually do in terms of like childhood development, safety, and things like that.
Yeah.
So Lager, I mean, I know for a fact they constantly get approached by companies to distribute, and they curate very well.
Yep.
So what they have done is they've taken like Lascaux and Kudos and Love to Dream and Nomi, you know, and these decor, and they are now the hub where all of these brands, they receive all the stock at their warehouse in Georgia, and then they ship those out to the retailers,
exactly,
like Amazon or other, you know, stores and whatever. So,
and it's really obvious how they are particular in the products that they pick, because we're talking about the best of the best in the industry of these products, right? So when we go down the list and you hear us talking about these 5 particular brands all the time, they're actually all sourced together through Regal Lager, which is our partner and just amazing people. And I even see Elizabeth here in the chat with us. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth's from Regal Lager, and they're here with us today. So if you guys have questions, you can pop them here in the chat for them as well, and for us. What do we start with today? How about want to do Nomi first?
I'll let you decide. I've got my Brittany sitting on my Nomi tray right now.
Let's do Nomi. let me see, how can I tilt this? I got a Nomi right behind me. I love this. I actually popped the front tray on, the front harness on, because normally we have it set up as a chair so we can sit in it, obviously, but I wanted to show you what it looks like with the high chair put together. We love it. I love having it here.
I've got one questionable plastic baby in the bed.
It's a question. Well,
the funny thing is, so in my front room, you know, I have a lot of high chairs, not just Nomi. Nomi is, you know, very dear, but I get a lot of high chairs in the mail. So I was like, what am I going to do? I need a place to like store these. So I put all the chairs in my windowsill, because my windowsill is very deep. So it's great. So I can line up all the high chairs, but I have all these plastic dolls and like a stuffed ET and a stuffed Gizmo and like whatever in these chairs. So yesterday, what I did, I didn't tell you this. So what I did, I was in the mood to work and be like in the sun. So I pull the baby set down and I put it on the floor, and I sit in the spot because it's big enough for me to sit and like stretch my legs out, and I sit in the window ledge and like type on my computer and work. And I witnessed someone came up. Lots of people were staring in the window like, what's going on?
I bet.
There was a guy who was taking selfies with every plastic baby and every high chair in my window.
Oh my God, really?
He didn't even notice me. And I was just like, what is going on? He's up there just
did you go put your face in the window? Like, get in his picture?
Literally me in the glass right here. I was like.
Because he was outside. He probably couldn't see very well.
It was so funny.
Or maybe he just thought it was a store, so he thought it was just like, who cares? You're like, you know.
I know I have a lot of strollers in here. And if y'all ask nicely, I might open the doors so you can see the chaos back there really quick at some point today. But
it's either a retail location or you're just a crazy man. So it's one or the other. That's what they're thinking, Jamie, and I think they're going with the first one.
It's in like women right on Facebook.
I can't believe you don't have people knocking on the door to come in.
Well, we don't. I don't have it yet, but I've had a couple women.
I think you need to make a label like, this is private. This is not a store put on your door. You know, your new label maker.
I'm labeling everything, but I got these tater tots down the street the other day, and then this woman, a couple women on Facebook were like, wait a minute. If you live next to that chicken place, I live on the same street as you. And that means I'm going to be a stalker. And I want to respond and just be like, it's very hard to miss my apartment. Like, you must not be at all.
It'd be hard to miss, for sure.
It's literally an apartment with 6 high chairs in the window.
Yeah, that'd be hard to miss. You walk by, you're like, oh, that must be the baby guy's place.
I mean, the way that people look when I have the windows open and I'm in there working, people are like, wow. Somebody was like, is E.T. giving me the finger? Because he's holding his finger up like this. Would be good? And somebody thought they were E.T. was flipping them off.
That's really funny. Oh my God. All right. Back to the Nomi high chair. Let me pop this video up here for you guys, so we can see the demo. And this is the chair itself. Let me just. Here's the chair itself. Oops, not that. Not that.
No.
It's this one.
Nomi is a European high chair. And the whole idea is in Europe, they don't like to have their babies in a high chair with a tray that's kind of separated from the rest of the family mealtime. They want everybody at the table together. That's because, when kids are at the table with us, they learn manners, socialization, they hear our conversations, they're part of the conversations. But what a lot of people don't realize is they watch us eat. They learn how to eat different foods. They become less picky eaters if they're at the table with us. That's a really great philosophy. Basically, once your child can sit up on their own, and you're going to put them in here, and it's got this nice restraint and harness system. What the Nomi does is it gets the child up to the table, which is important. But almost more important is getting the floor up to the child. Because if you think about it, when we as adults sit in a chair, our feet are on the floor. And that's our basis for all of our movement. If we want to reach out for something, if we want to shift in our seat, it's the fact that we have the floor as our base. And when kids are in high chairs or on booster seats, their legs are dangling. And the other thing we say is, like, if you go to a bar
stool effect,
you sit in a bar stool, the first thing you want to do before you even order a drink is you put your feet on the footrest. You're looking for that. And kids are no different. So many parents think their kids are just fidgety. It's like, oh, kids are just fidgety. It's like, no, they're actually just uncomfortable. If we give them a seating solution that's comfortable for them, they actually sit at the table and they'll stay there. So that's what Nomi does. It gets the child up to the table, and then it gets the floor up to the child. Now, as the child grows, you want to have this be adjustable. And this is super easy to adjust. There's just an adjustment knob under here for the footrest and another one up here for the seat. So as the child is growing, you're just going to release this and lower the footrest down. So they've always got a 90-degree angle in their legs. It's what our friend Dawn calls the 90-90-90 position, where your body should be at 90 degrees sitting at the table, your arms should be at 90 degrees on the table, and then your legs should be at a 90 degree. So you're going to adjust this as they grow. Then at around 2 years, they're going to really start to develop their independence, and they're going to be able to get in and out of this on their own. You're going to just take this harness and restraint completely off, and now you have what we call the Nomi chair. So it converts into this. You can see this continues to adjust. We've adjusted this up to an adult size because, believe it or not, Jamie, this will hold up to 330 pounds.
Oh, I know this because I have two at home for myself. My favorite thing about this chair, because I don't sit in it all the time, but when I sit in it to work or do anything, I like it because there's movement in the stem. And like Peter's very into this idea of active sitting. You're not a passive sitter. When you're actively sitting and doing something, it's more comfortable and you're more productive and you're sitting proper. But this, because there's a little movement in it, it's like I get my wiggles out. You get your wiggles out while you're working.
It's true.
And it's a real thing.
Everybody needs a base, a stable base. When we choke, if we're choking on something, the first thing we do is we try to get up. And if children don't have that, it's bad. If their legs are dangling, like in a traditional high chair, they're actually holding their breath more. They're not relaxed, and that's not good for swallowing. So it's so important for kids to have that footrest, to have that stable base. And what's nice about this, so many baby products that you buy, after 2 years, the kid's outgrown it.
Yeah.
You spent $1,500 on a gorgeous stroller, and you're not going to use it anymore. This is going to grow with them. That's a great shot she's showing you now. The child standing on it. That's the idea. They can get in and out of this themselves. It's not going to tip. The base is extremely stable. Peter thought of everything. On the backs of the legs, there are casters. So when the child pushes away from the table, it's going to roll. It's not going to tip backwards. So it's got safety built into it. And this chair is super easy to clean. It's very open. There's not a lot of cracks and crevices for stuff to get trapped in. Oh, great picture there.
Yep.
You can hang the Nomi on the table to clean underneath it after mealtime.
It weighs 14 pounds-ish, right?
13 pounds is a high chair, 8 pounds with the baby, which we haven't talked about yet. But this feature that you're showing now, Sherry, consumers love that. That's like such a cool thing. I always say,
awesome.
Clean underneath it, let the dog go in underneath it, whatever. It's great.
Just so you can see, and like, look at those colors. You've got a blue, you've got green, you've got black, you've got gray, you've got red. There's all kinds of stuff. And you can mix it all up and customize it, even with like your wooden stems.
4 different stem colors. And as Jamie pointed out, there are 9 different plastic colors. So there are 36 color combinations you can customize to whatever you want. And basically with the stems, there are 2 types of stems. They're what we call our standard stem, which is the white and the black oak. And those are oak on the outside. By the way, the stems, they're up to 32 layers, hand laminated, which is where it gets its strength. So we make these, and these have actually beech in the center and oak on the outside. And then we have our premium stems, which is the natural oak and the walnut. This is natural oak through all the layers. This is walnut through all the layers, which makes them a little more expensive. They're not any stronger. There's no difference that way. They all support the 330 pounds. It's just more what you want.
Yep.
And it's really important because this is something you're going to buy and it'll last you for a long time. So people buy them because they want it to match their dining room furniture. And that's perfect. You can do that.
A couple people had questions really quick before I forget.
Yeah.
Easy to clean. Yes, because there are no like real creases, and a lot of high chairs that have upholstery, it's very hard to get into those cracks to clean out. And with the very easy because it's all very smooth. Are there cushions available? Absolutely yes. Do you need them? No. They're an option if you want them.
Right.
And they are washable, but you don't have to get the cushions if you don't want them. It's actually very comfortable without.
Yeah. There's actually a couple different accessories. You've got the cushions, you've got the tray that you can get with it, and everything's here in the carousel. So if you're watching here on Amazon with us, everything that we're talking about today, including all the accessories, are right here below us. If you just click the shop tab, if you're on the app, you can see it there. Otherwise, it'll be right below us on desktop. Joe's popping some of those things here into the chat as well. And they do come in different colors. So like you'll see here in the chat, there's a white tray. They also come in black. There's different. And in fact, let's talk about the trays for a second. I have a video of the tray as well.
Someone asked if it's hard plastic or silicone. It is hard. If it were a silicone seat, your baby would just kind of sit in it and fall out. And I think it could be fun based on what your child wants. But a silicone high chair would basically just be like a bag. There wouldn't be any structure to it. But you can see, like, let me get the tray off real quick. This is hard to do, juggling this in my lap, so work with me. You can see, like, there are no creases. And it's hard, so it's very easy to clean. And this is
and what do I have here? I have the light wood and then the light gray. So you can see all different combinations. They come in pink, they come in like a turquoise, the green. I mean, really, you can customize this between the base and the chair and the tray and the cushions. You can really make any combination you want. I'm going to pop the video here of the tray video on real quick. It's a quick one.
Amber, pink doesn't matter. Pink, I wear pink shirts because I have blue eyes and it looks good.
Exactly.
Color doesn't know gender.
You pick the color you like.
Get the one you like, and your kid's going to be like, you know what? This is cute.
Exactly.
So
here, let's put this on here.
There's going to be times when you're not at the table, whether you're making dinner or whatever, and you want to keep your child there in the high chair and occupied. We do make trays available as well as an accessory. So that slides right onto the high chair, super easy if you want it.
Dishwasher safe.
Dishwasher safe. Oh, and the cleaning. Here's the cleaning test, right? Because cleaning is so important. So we have this nifty picture, all these amazingly bizarre foods that they found in the fridge at Nomi. They left all that stuff on there, and the one that impresses me the most is beets. Because I don't know about you, but whenever I cook with beets, my fingers are purple.
I don't cook with beets because I hate them.
We know that Jamie doesn't cook.
I like roasted beets. I like my roasted.
I love beets.
4 hours, they let that sit on there, hand wash it in warm soapy water, completely clean. So it's amazingly easy to clean.
Well, it's great to have the option. Like so many high chairs, all you can do is keep them with the tray away from the table. To be able to bring them closer, pull them away and have the tray, that's important, especially for a product where you're going to be using it that long.
Real quick, just for being a nerd, a lot of people are bringing up the Trip Trap, and the Trip Trap is a very, very good seat. Just to give you kind of a back history, the Trip Trap was designed by Peter Opsevic for his child. He did years of work in like ergonomic seating and like the office environment. He actually wrote this book that I do own called Rethinking Sitting. And you will notice there on the front, it's someone in a Nomi high chair because he designed the Nomi high chair for his grandchildren. So this is full of like all of his wild like chairs for desks and everything. It's nuts. But there's a lot of information in this book. And Regal Lager was the original distributor of the Trip Trap years back. So the DNA of the Trip Trap is in that seat, but this is like the more advanced version of it.
It really is. It's lighter weight. It's lighter weight. It's more versatile. It's more mobile. It's more comfortable. Like there's a lot of things. I used to sell the Trip Trap in my store too. Similar concept of the sitting and the child at the table. Like all that piece of it is really the same. But this chair is just phenomenal. All the different features on it. They're asking how the cushions get attached. I believe it's just they slide on, right?
Yeah.
Do they Velcro too? I can't remember. I don't have the cushion.
Jamie not believe in lids for my cups. Brittany doesn't need a lid.
He won't spill. I also want to show them the last accessory here is also the Nomi Baby, and I really want them to see this. So this is the piece that goes. You can start with this chair right from birth. Okay. And then you're actually attaching it to your frame. So you would purchase the high chair and then you would purchase the Nomi Baby. You can remove the high chair piece and put the baby piece on. The baby piece can also recline so that you can use it for a really small baby where you can really lay them down or angle them up. So creepy. Jamie, please. I'm going to get the video. Let's do that. Hold on. Here we go. What keeps happening here?
This is the Nomi Baby, and it is an attachment that goes on your chair, on your high chair, right? So you have to buy the high chair, then you buy this Nomi Baby attachment, and this lets you use the product as soon as the baby is born. This is a great height to take care of your baby. They're going to be right at the table with you for mealtime. But the other thing we say is this only weighs 8 pounds. So mom, you need to take a shower. You need 2 minutes of sanity. Take this with you into the bathroom. This is a great height for you to watch and take care of the baby and not have to be down on the floor and pets and dust and breezes and all that stuff.
I mean, I think also for like, parents who work from home now, especially, this keeps the baby elevated and next to you, which is a much, much, much safer option than ever putting your car seat on an elevated surface.
So important, so important. So right, car seat or bounce, either one. Neither should be up on a counter because it's dangerous. This takes that element out of it because this is just a great height for you to take care of the baby.
Oh, that little baby.
And you can I'll adjust this down really quick. I didn't even think about this. Like, I'm like, look in my bathroom. No. I'm like sitting on a bar stool today.
Yeah.
You can see like the baby, judgmental child, plastic angel is right here by me, so sitting on a bar stool height. And this is the tallest my bar stools can go. Like if this child were real, this baby would be right here by me while I like edit my
definitely
or whatever. And it's great. You can give them a little bounce. You can live your best life right here. And this cushion is also reversible, so you can like change it up. But it's great. It's a great attachment. So
no, love it. So that is Nomi. I mean, what else can you say? It's literally, one of the best products you can invest in. And it is an investment. It does cost a little bit more money. We know that. But sometimes the best things, you know, things that are going to last, things that will replace other products. Like you've got a high chair, you've got a chair, you've got a bouncer, you've got it in a better way than you're going to find with everything else, and made to really keep your child comfortable and happy, and made to last. I could see, you know, sending off a child to college with one of these for their desk.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
There's a PT that I've become friends with here in Denver. And one of the things that she always posts about, because like obviously Dawn is also local and she loves this chair, but Britta is coming over because we're going to have a high chair play date because she's actually never seen this in person.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that she always talks about is like, stop buying containers for your kids. Like, you know, an exercise is a very good thing. A little activity gym is great. But so many people buy so many of these. And like, you know, you could put your kid on the floor and they're going to be completely fine. And developmentally, it's going to be good when you can really invest in something like a really good high chair for your kid to sit in and use as a seat for years instead of buying all of these things you only use for a few months.
Totally. Yeah. Amber saying this would be so perfect. My body's hurting from sitting on the floor to be next to him. Exactly. We convinced you, Kane, to buy the Nomi. You should do it. You should definitely do it. I mean, again, it's one of those things you're gonna you want products that have longevity. Otherwise, you're going to fill your house with a bunch of plastic that you got to get rid of, and it doesn't last. You add it all up, it's the same, and it's, you know, you're going to be loving it. I find that I've seen moms and dads who, like, they buy one. My clients in my store, they used to buy, you know, the trip traps, and they would buy one and then they'd come back for another because they wanted to have a second one. You know, they're that good. So I think it's the same thing with that.
And the thing is, like, as good as they are for like the 6 month to 2 year window, obviously it's after that. Like toddlers love this seat. And when we used to have consumer shows, Regal have this seat set up around a table for kids to come and they would come and to be able to see these kids climb into chairs and pull themselves up to the table and sit properly. They would sit in color for a long time while their parents looked at everything and like they wouldn't want to leave.
Well, because they can climb in, because they can step onto the platform, the foot platform. The footrest is something that they can actually step onto and climb up. And they do. They love it. Yeah, Lauren just said, what a great group gift for a baby shower. That's true.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, totally. All right. So there we go. If anybody has any more questions about Nomi, you can pop them here in the chat for us. And we're going to move on to the next products. And I say products because this is a grouping of products. Let's do Lascaux. You're blurry.
I know. I'm trying to fix my stupid camera focus again. It was good, but then I leaned down to look at my phone and I'll get the chat.
Yeah, it was really weird the other day. Like it was not good, and then all of a sudden it just woke up.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, a housewarming gift. You know, that's a good point too. Like this is a piece of furniture. It's not just a baby product. It's a piece of furniture. And like, I loved what Jeff said in the video with the Nomi, how, you know, you match it to your dining room, you match it to your table, like you match it to your decor. How do you pick the color of the wood? Well, what do you have in your house? Let it all just blend together with what you have at your table already.
Yeah.
So housewarming gifts a great idea too. Okay, let's do the Lascaux. This is the best baby carrier. I love this one. This is my favorite one.
It's the one hanging back here.
It's the one hanging right there. I have a video that's really good. Let me go ahead and pull that up here for everyone.
And then we have another great product, which is the Lascaux M1 Carrier. I mean, you guys are so big on baby wearing, and we are as well. Different types of categories of carriers on the market. This is what we call a structured carrier, as opposed to a fabric wrap, a sling type carrier. This is more structured, has more set positions. But no matter what kind of carrier you're using, it's so important that the carrier is comfortable for you as the wearer, comfortable for the baby, and also gives them the proper support and is easy to use. Bring one over. You can see this fabric is what we call a 3D mesh fabric. So it's breathable. So it's going to be a little bit more cool and comfortable on you as the wearer. Because remember, when you're wearing your baby, no matter how you're wearing them, it's a little 100-degree heater you're wearing in your body. So you both tend to get warm. So having a carrier that's cool is important. Also has nice wide padded shoulder straps, so it's going to disperse the force over your shoulders. It has a great back support, so that's going to take some of the load off your shoulders. It has an adjustable back strap, so again, it's going to keep those straps in the correct position when you're wearing it. For the baby, it's really important. Again, we're talking, Hip Dysplasia Institute. What they like to see is the baby to have nice support in their legs, so they're sitting in the carrier. And this provides great what we call hip to knee support, and the baby is sitting right down in that carrier. This baby is actually in this carrier sitting in what we call the infant insert, and it's a little piece that comes with the carrier. But you can see I can actually put my hand all the way underneath the baby's bottom because they're sitting in that infant insert.
It's elevated.
It's elevated up. So they're in the nice, comfortable position. They're sitting in the carrier. Legs have great support. They're happy. You're happy. If you need a little more head support, you can put this up. You got a little weather shield that comes with, and super easy buckles. Very important that, again, as I said, ease of use is really important. A lot of times you look at a carrier and you see all the straps and buckles, and it's just overwhelming. Super easy to use, just hooks right on, nice and simple. One button press and release. And I like these hooks or these buckles because it's like a hook. So the harder I pull on that, the more secure it's going to be. It's not like a button that's going to pop off. It's nice and snug. It's on there. What we find is sometimes real petite moms have a hard time fitting baby carriers. They'll have it as tight as they can get it on their body, and it's still not snug. Well, where you can take this back support piece completely out and use it without it, the straps just come together. It allows you to fit those smaller moms. So this is going to fit a wide variety of parents. You can wear it in multiple positions, baby facing you, baby facing forwards, and on your back. And what's nice about the facing forward part is Lascaux actually put these hip zips. We call this the hip zip system, where there's a zipper under the leg. And so when you switch them to forward facing, you're going to undo those zippers. And what it does is it brings the baby's legs forward, but you can still see they still have that great hip to knee support. This carrier will work from 8 to 33 pounds. So if you want to carry a 33-pound baby, you can do that.
I'll tell you, that hip zipper, that the way that it converts so that when they're forward facing, I think is one of my favorite features of the carrier. Being able to forward face them, rear face them, do all the different positions in the one carrier, and then have the infant insert included. It's huge. Okay, so, and again, it's one of those things where you can't feel the padding on this carrier. Like when you're actually holding it in your hand, you guys, it is not the same as a lot of carriers that it's going to be more comfortable for you, more comfortable for the baby. Again, details.
And machine washable. Gotta have that.
That too.
I was like, oh, he just popped out of nowhere.
Look at Durkee.
He did such a good job with these videos. Such a good job.
I was on a meeting the other day. Yes, I was on a board. Here we go, blurry again. Because I was leaning down.
You need a new camera.
We were on a board meeting. I need what?
You need a new camera.
My camera is 4K and it was expensive as it can be.
Well, return it. It's not working.
We were in a board meeting the other day, and Durkee was on the board. It was a committee meeting.
Yeah.
Durkee was on the committee, and we were talking about stuff. And I'm like, Durkee, like talk to. And everybody on the call is like, what do I have to do to be allowed to call Jeff Durkee? Like, well, I have been traveling on the road, seeing him almost every weekend for 10 years. It's Durkee. So,
Durkee. Oh, it's really funny. You've earned the right.
I have.
Amber's asking, so it's based off weight. Does length matter? Not really.
With the carrier, typically it's all torso height because you want their torso to be supported.
Right. Long legs won't make a difference. So if your child's legs are longer, that's not going to matter.
Yeah, like they will be. I forget what there is a height limit. Hold on. I don't memorize height limits on carriers whatsoever.
Amber's trying to sell you on a camera. She said Amazon sells cameras, Jamie.
Where do you think I bought this one?
Maybe she has a suggestion for you.
This is a Logitech 4K camera and it cost me like $400. So it's
not working.
It's just because I lean down. But
awesome. I love the Lascaux. I love the Lascaux. They come in 3 colors, right? They come in the blue, the black, the red. Pretty simple and nice. Great for like mom, dad. You don't need to get different sizes. It's one size. It's going to adjust to different body shapes, whether tall, bigger, smaller, shorter. It doesn't matter. I love the padding on this. I mean, I wore my babies a lot, in different carriers, and I had the ergos. Like I had different things with my children, and the overshow baby holders for my first. When I saw this one and you're able to actually zip out this hip piece, that just sold me. I was like, oh my God, yes. Because that makes such a difference here to be able to bring their legs forward. They like to be forward facing. But when you're hanging them from their crotch like that, and it doesn't have that piece that zips out, it's not good for their hips. Yeah. It's not good for them. So, yeah. And it's so comfortable around the waist too.
And I just love the clips. Like the clips are super easy. Like I have carpal tunnel, and it's like this movement can really aggravate my arms.
Yeah.
Just the clip on the Lascaux is so good.
No, totally. We do have prizes today, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, we're gonna have some prizes today.
I'm gonna lean down out of frame to look at my camera again.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get blurry, right? So we're gonna have a couple prizes. I think we're gonna have 2 winners today. All right, 4 prizes. So just hang around. We're gonna be doing some number picking in just a little while. Do some number picking for some prizes, and I'm also gonna give you a code. How about we do the code now, and then I will give you. Then we'll do some prizes in a little while. All right. Actually, how about we do one prize now? Let's do one prize now, and then we'll pick another winner soon. We're going to be giving away one of the Love to Dream Swaddle Ups.
Very good.
And that's what we're going to talk about right now. Okay. So this is it right here. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and pick a number now. So how about this? How about everybody picks a number right now, between 1 and 500. 1 and 500. Okay. Go ahead and choose your number between 1 and 500. And let's talk about the Love to Dream.
Well, I almost got my adult one out to wear as a joke today.
You should have.
I don't know where it is. It's somewhere still in the back.
I should find the one where you and I are in it together. I probably could find it.
I think I've got 3 of them.
3 big ones?
Yeah. I have one.
How do you do with 3 big ones?
When I was in Australia, they had the one with like my logo. And then I think I have a blue and I have a pink one. I think I do have like 3 of them.
Oh my God.
You know what? If you play a video, I will run back really quick because I'll be small. Because I know about where it should be and I'll see.
Yeah. If I play a video. Okay, let's do the Love to Dream.
There's Turkey.
This is the Love to Dream Swaddle Up. It is an Australian mom who started this company about 11 years ago. Basically, the idea is, when we put our babies to sleep on their back, their arms naturally go up. That's their natural position on their back. And one of the benefits for the baby is if their arms are up near their face, they can get them to their face, and they just like to stroke on their cheeks or suck on their hands, and they can actually put themselves back to sleep. But when we have them swaddled with their arms down at their sides, they can't get to their hands. They get frustrated. And I meet so many parents who say, oh, my baby hated swaddling. They always tried to get their arms out. It's like, that's exactly right. That's the reason. They want to get to their hands so they can self-soothe, is what that's called, and put themselves back to sleep. So what's unique about Love to Dream is it lets the baby be swaddled in that natural position with their arms up. So they can get their hands to their face, and they're going to stroke their cheeks, and they're going to suck on their hands right through the fabric, and they're going to put themselves back to sleep, as opposed to having them swaddled with their arms down. So baby's happy, and if you're far along in your pregnancy, you've seen the sonogram pictures and things, and how many pictures do you have of the baby with their hands at their face?
Right up here.
Right, or sucking their thumb. So that's the way they want to be. This lets them be in that natural position. But why the heck do we swaddle them in the first place?
I don't know, Jeff. Why don't you tell us?
Well,
Tell us,
babies
Jeff.
are born with a startle reflex, which basically is when the baby will actually, their arms flail out to the side and come back to the middle, and they make a fist, and it's a real fast, herky-jerky kind of motion, and they'll wake themselves up. And we don't want that. We like sleeping babies. Sleeping babies are beautiful. So, you know, the sort of traditional blanket style or burrito wrap, as it's called, is arms down, but that doesn't let them get access to their hands for self-soothing. But Love to Dreams solves that startle reflex problem as well, because it provides resistance this way. So that's going to help calm that Moro reflex, but still let the baby get their hands to their face. So that's kind of all the good stuff for the baby. But for you and I as parents, it's super convenient, right? I mean, it's 3 in the morning. Maybe it's the second time you've been up with a baby. You're bleary-eyed, sleep-deprived. The last thing you want to try to do is figure out the burrito wrap. And you're concerned that you're not going to do it right, or maybe you'll do it too loose or whatever. So Love to Dream is a simple zip sleep suit. So I like to say, as long as you can work a zipper, you can swaddle. But what's also nice is it's a dual zipper. So for nighttime diaper changes, you don't have to unswaddle the baby. If you think about it, baby's going to wake up, you're going to feed that baby, they're going to get all groggy and want to fall back to sleep. With this, you can just zip from the bottom, do your diaper change, you don't disturb them, and they're all good and happy, and they're back to sleep. So super easy. And speaking of back to sleep, that's your ABCs of safe sleep. It's alone, on their back, and in a crib. That's what we want.
I'm watching you struggle over there.
We're playing a game called Can Jamie Zip Himself In? Because it's actually it's easier to do with 2 people.
It's easier to do on a baby than it is on Jamie.
But we're gonna pretend this is on.
While you're putting that on, we're gonna pull the winner here. Okay.
Great.
Wait, you got it?
It's not down all the way, so let's just say it looks funny.
All right. Did everybody get their numbers in between 1 and 500? Huh? 1 and 500. Did everybody put their numbers in?
Look at that.
Last call. Oh my God! Look at you, Jamie. Pull it all the way down.
I can't reach.
You have to do it like opposite.
It gives me like T-Rex arms.
You need the transition suit.
I need that quilted one. I need that quilted one in my size.
You do.
I need that quilted suit.
You do. You'd actually wear it all the time.
I would wear it every day. If I had the quilted suit, I would wear it every day here. It would be my winter outfit of choice.
You look like a lobster.
You know.
It's so funny. They're like Paris runway, watch out. It's really funny, Jamie.
I have 2 of them. I have this in blue.
Yeah.
So
all right, let's pick the winner. Okay, so I wrote down a number here before, and I have it here for you guys. The person who came closest without going over is going to win one of the Love to Dream swaddle ups. Okay, and this is going to be the small size, the stage 1 small. Okay, if it's too small for your baby, that's okay. You can gift it to somebody. You can save it for your next one. It's a nice gift. This is what I give as a gift. I love this. Everyone I give it to who's having a baby just appreciates it so much. It's just something so needed. It's one of those necessity type items, and you're going to need more than 1. I say minimum 3. 2 is like a must, but 3 is perfect to get in a different size, in the size that you're using. That'll give you 1 in the drawer, 1 on the baby, 1 in the wash, and you'll never be without it. All right. And they do come in different colors and different weights and all the good stuff here. So, and be sure, just make sure that you're buying the right size for your baby as well. All right. So here is the number. Okay. I wrote it down if everybody can see it. 292. I don't know who the winner is, but 292 is the number. This is the first winner. So can you guys take a look and see who's our first winner? Who came closest without going over for 1 in 500, being 1 in 500. Are we all scrolling back to see here? Let me scroll back and see. Kaylee, do we have a winner? Vicky with 288. Yay.
Very good.
Congratulations. Very good, Vicky. Congrats, honey.
288 is a very close one.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Someone's going to, you know what we're going to do? At some point, we're going to have some kind of an extra prize for guessing it exact. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there'll be I'm going to come up with a bonus. So there'll be like the bonus prize. If you get closest without going over, yes, you win the prize. And then we will have special prizes for anyone who actually guesses exact. You get the prize plus a bonus. You like that? I'll have that ready for you next time.
Probably going to get a popcorn maker.
What do you think? Maybe?
I was telling Sherry before we came live, all my popcorn stuff actually just arrived. So
I think we could do an entire popcorn show. Well, we could do movies and popcorn.
Yeah.
Let's do that. We need to plan some of these topics. All right. What's next? Let's keep going with Love to Dream because there's still all the different stages that I really want to show them. So that was stage 1. That was the swaddle up. This is before your baby starts to roll. Okay. And as they start approaching 3 months, 4 months, and they're starting to roll, you want to put them into the transition suits. And that's the way that you're going to be able to zip off the arm. You have one there? There you go. Okay, good. So that you can start zipping up. And what's so nice about this is you can do it. It's called transition because you can do it slowly. You don't have to like quickly take them out of the swaddle. Babies like the feeling of being swaddled, but you know, you need to do it in a slow fashion and get them used to having their arms out so they can start self-soothing with their arms. And you do this before they roll over. Okay. So these, and I'm going to just give you some sizing here on these. So let me just get over to I'm going to pull up the Love to Dream store here on Amazon so you guys can see it. 1 second. All right. So here's the Love to Dream. If you guys don't know how to get to the storefronts, I'm going to show you that really quick. When you are on Amazon and you're on one of these product pages like this, you see right under the product name or the product description at the top, there's a little link here that says visit the Love to Dream store. If you click on that, it's going to take you to a storefront here on Amazon where you can see all the different products for that brand. So here's stage 1, and this is the swaddle up that we just showed you, stage 1 here. Okay. And then you can see all the products. Every store is a little bit different, but this will also give you some sizing guidelines. And you're talking about, you know, you're going by month, but you're also going by weight and inches, because depending on how big your baby is, you may want to size up if you have a larger baby. All right. So pay attention. Just in stage 1, you've got 3 different sizes here. And then you've also got 4 different togs. Okay, which is like the weight, or the weight meaning like the thickness, or the like for different temperatures. You know, lightweight, or you know, original, organic, and then the warm, which is what Jamie was referring to in the quilt.
Yeah.
The quilting, which is really nice. Okay, so it's going to tell you all of that here. And then if you just go back up here, I'm going to go right over to stage 2, and this is the transition. With this is the transition bag. So it's got the zip off arms. Again, it's going to be something that's really nice to be able to start getting your baby out of swaddling and transitioning them out. I'm going to show you the sizing on this too. Again, medium, large, extra large, go by age, but then also go by weight. Mainly you're going by weight and inches. And those also come in different, what would you call this? Not weight. When I say weight, I don't want to confuse everybody. Tog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, lastly, you also have this independent sleep here. Okay. And this is going to be more of your like sleep suits. Well, wait, let's go back for a second to the transition, because you also have the transition suits.
Mm-hmm.
And those are really great. That's this, where you have the legs and you have the arms, and you can use them like a swaddle, where you can see like this little piece here that actually can work like the regular swaddle ups, or you can zip on the arms for full coverage.
Yeah.
And those little arms also fold over so you can cover their hands. The little feet fold over as well so that you can create almost like sock-like legs. But it's if you have a baby who's standing, pulling up on the crib, you know, pulling themselves up, this is a great choice to be able to have those little legs to be able to stand.
Yeah, I love the little suits.
They're so nice. They're so nice. Here's a great such a cute baby. Aw, you miss holding a baby. There you go. Some good pictures. And you can see here, this shows you the feet here folded over, which can keep them warmer. And yeah, these are all. So there you got like one arm in, one arm out, but still covered.
And
So
then the cuff, when you actually roll the cuff over, it's still a shorter sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
But that kids, they still will have that sensation of pressing against something similar to the wing, but they can press further out. So it's a really good way to like transition them out of the wing into having a little bit of pressure in the sleeve and then fully out.
Yep. And I want to bring your attention just to like again, when it comes to these products, it's the attention to detail that I love on all of these, and Love to Dream really has that, from the fabrics and the way that the seams are sewn on the inside. But just check this out. Like, so you got this double zipper, one at the top, one at the bottom, so that you can change them easily. But they're also covered, because that way they're harder to get to. You don't have babies opening up their suits and getting inside their diapers. And these are some of the details that you'll find on Love to Dream. So cute.
Yeah, they're great.
Mm-hmm.
I really do want the quilted one in my size. Thank you.
Well, if you get one, I gotta get one too. So there's those are the transition suits. Okay. And then the last, you have the independent sleep. This is stage 3. This is as your child gets older. This is the suit that Jamie wants right there, right?
Can you imagine me taking this to like Aspen and running around the mountains taking
I can actually.
Here I am in my Love to Dream very yummy quilted suit.
Oh my God. This quilting is so nice. I have it here somewhere. I got it. They're all in boxes here. I have a sleep bag. Here it is. Okay, so it comes in a little bit of a bigger box because it is thicker. Okay.
I still have mine open from the other day, but I boxed it up.
Where is it?
I don't have it near me.
Let me see. I have the sleep suit here. I'll take it out of the box so you can see what the I've got the arms. I've got the whole thing here. Every time I open this, you're right. I do want one for myself. Yeah. It's so annoying. All right, so here I'm like, maybe I can fit in it. Here is the winter weight sleep suit here. Okay, so you've got, what's nice is the top here around the chest is a lighter fabric, so they're not going to overheat right here on their chest where you want them to stay a little cooler. But right from it's almost like pulling a blanket up like under your arms.
You just want it right here.
Yeah, like right there, so that you keep them a little bit cooler. But this is a nice heavyweight, soft fabric. The arms are also a lightweight fabric. So everything from the chest up is going to be lighter weight. Everything from the chest down is going to keep them a little bit warmer. And I just love the way they look with the little saggy like crotch area. It's so cute. So cute. But this is it right here. And I wish you could feel how soft this is. Right? It's like fluffy.
All the Love to Dream stuff is great. The quilted, it is my favorite from a texture experience.
It's hard not to love this.
It is so good.
It's hard not to love this. No, it's so comfy. Okay. So yeah, maybe this could fit. Maybe I can get Lucky to fit one. He would love this. He's always cold. Poor dog. All right. And that is the transition suits. Again, those come in different weights as well, different togs, different sizes. What's the size do they go? What size do they go up to on the? It's up to 12 months. I think it could go higher, right? For the transition, for the independent sleep, the stage 3.
Oh, that can go very big.
Very big, right?
I forget what age it stops at, but it's a couple years. It's several years. Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, it's older, right? Yeah. 4 years old. Okay, so yeah, so it's great for toddlers, and then even as they get even a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah, they're big. They make
fantastic. Okay. That's Love to Dream. And we're going to do another giveaway on that in just a few minutes. Okay, so hang out and let me go ahead and give you your code. This is your October giveaway code. Okay, the October giveaway code Gonna pop it here in the chat for you. We only have 10 more days, not even less than 10 days left in the October giveaway. $2,500 in prizes up for grabs. One winner takes it all. You know, you could. We had one of the winners on with us last night. Shayla was on camera with us talking about how amazing it was to win, and how, you know, the key to all of this is attending the events, paying attention. This month we're giving you codes every day, so you don't have to, you know, if you can't make it to all the live shows, people are getting opportunities to just go to the posts, go to the videos, find their codes, and everybody's accumulating codes now, so it's really, really nice. But the key to winning is just having as many entries in there as possible. That really is the key. You know, just like anything else. Like if you win, if you get one lottery ticket, yes, you have a chance. The more lottery tickets you buy, the more chances you have to win. All right. So, Vicki, you haven't gotten notifications every day. There's been a couple days, like when I was away last week, I think we didn't have 1 or 2 days where we didn't have anything. But most days we've been having codes almost every day. All right. So here is the code. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the chat. I'm not going to say it out loud as usual. All right, and as soon as I do, please repeat back in the chat for me. And if you're here and you're not sure if your full name is showing, please also just put your full name in the chat so we know it's you. I'm really thirsty today.
I've had a lot of water today.
I am really thirsty. It's been warmer here than usual. Like, it's so nice out. It's beautiful. Like the leaves, you know, this area, like this time of year is unreal. So we're like at peak right now. Well, almost peak. I think next week will be peak, right? It feels like it's peaking right now, but it's warm too. It's like in the 70s, you know,
I slept
70s.
My front windows have top ones that you can slide open. So they're still open right now, but I left them open last night because I forgot. And it was like, you know, 40 degrees last night, but it felt so good when I woke up this morning because it was cold. And I was like, oh, give me my robe and give me. It
feels good, right? It feels good until it gets too cold. Until it gets too cold. So
I said, give me my robe.
Give me my robe. Whoever you were talking to.
I have had the same robe for about 20 years, if not longer, maybe since college I've had it. And it's like this old, gross, red terry cloth Izod robe. And I love it so much.
I have robes that are so old. They're older than my kids. I just got rid of some that I was like, okay, it's time. It's definitely time. All right, let's move on. Let's do kudos.
Great.
Okay. So kudos.
This was actually one of the ones I was happiest about doing the videos there because it's so much easier to discuss them when they have them all kind of like set up on all the things.
So much easier to actually see the features on these and just how nice. We have 3 different products we're going to go through, and then a bunch of other smaller products because it's an entire line of baby proofing products that are for every aspect of your house, from like furniture tipping to TV tipping to door slam guards, and I mean we got them all here, okay, and locks for all your cabinets and for your refrigerators and all that. But let's start with some of the bigger ones. I'm going to show you this is the gates. They have amazing gates, a whole variety of great gates. This is one of them here. So let's put this up on for everybody.
It's a full line of gates.
Hold on.
Probably our flagship product would be the Crystal Gate, which is this gorgeous clear gate. People love this. This is our top seller. We make it in both a pressure mount and a hardware mount. Little PSA here: you always want to use a hardware mount gate at the top of the stairs, never a pressure mount, because all pressure mount gates have a little bar at the bottom, and that's an inherent trip hazard. Plus, if kids get going fast enough, you know, whether they're riding a tricycle or something, and they go into a pressure mount gate fast enough, they may knock it out. So,
and I've watched the safety test with gates when I visited a factory, and it's wild because they have this thing on a rope with like a weighted bag, and it's just over and over and over, and they bang it and they bang it and they bang it and they bang it, and I'm really fascinated with that kind of stuff. So
it's so nice to see it in person there. Like, it's so pretty. I know I've seen this in person. They haven't. It can't get the same from the pictures always. So
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna sink this down.
Yeah. Let's take a look. It's so nice.
We have indicators that show you when it's locked. We have indicators to make sure you get the right pressure on it when you install it. We have installation kits, so if you don't want to screw into your hardware, you can do that. We have baseboard kits to accommodate for baseboard situations. So again, we try to solve all the problems that you're going to run into. You just need to know, how big is my opening? Is it the top of the stairs, the bottom of the stairs, and then go looking for the gates that you need.
If you look over here, you can kind of see here's some more of the gates on displays and stands. And yeah, there's a lot, like Jeff said, the line is comprehensive.
Yes, there's a lot to it. And check out Kudos and know that we build to a higher standard of safety. And Jamie mentioned that gate safety test with the big bag banging into the gate. That's actually a European test. Mm-hmm. And all our gates meet the European standard. Not every gate on the market here in North America meets that standard. As a matter of fact, a lot of them don't. So that's a really nice.
And really quick, one of the things that I also want to address while we're here is don't think that you can use a pet gate for your children. They're not tested the same.
Yeah.
And with pet gates, they're usually not as sturdy, but they have they can be built differently, and they can have footholds for children, and you want to avoid that. So for your children, always use a safety gate for kids. That can also double as your pet gate, but don't do it in reverse. Use a pet gate for your kids.
There's your PSA.
We love a PSA.
I love when you put your face in the camera, when you're off camera, and then all of a sudden it's just your face.
We were being very sneaky in there because they're wearing office masks in the office because it's COVID time.
Right.
So we were all being very cautious, and in the room it was just me and Jeff.
Yeah.
So I was having to walk around with the tripod to all the stands.
You guys did an awesome job.
I got to set this up and adjust everything, and then I need to stuff my head in here and look and move. And
no, it was so nice. It was so nice that you were there. We were able to capture this really great descriptions of it here. We also have the pinch guards. Let's pull this one up.
These finger slam guards, a lot of these on the market are made out of a foam. So if you put them on the door, they compress, they don't stay on right. And then eventually kids can get them and that's not good. They're foam. So these are a rubbery, silicone rubber situation. So they because you put them on and they're not that foam, they're not going to lose this compression, and they stay put on the door, and then your kid is not able to take a hunk out of it with their teeth. Awesome. I just think these are really, really great products, and they keep that door from slamming shut.
And I do love one of the things we didn't even talk about. When the video is edited, is they have a post, so you can stick it to the door or the wall next to the door, and store the balls in the tail. Because I will speak from experience. When we had the foam ones, these were not around when my nieces and nephews were little. And when we had the foam ones that maybe looked like a panda that the children ate, you would lose them. They go all over the place and then you don't know where they are.
Right.
You have the ability to just pop it off and you slam it on the mount. And I think that's great.
Yeah. Here's the here it is. It's just such a simple thing, but with all the Kudos products, they're so well made and they look so nice. They don't interfere. They don't look plasticky. They've got, some of them are black. You can get them in blacks. You can get them in whites. You can get them, different colors like that. I think it's just black and white, but they go with your house. There's the door slam thing. Things that you don't think. When I had when my kids were, when I first had my first daughter, we actually had someone come to the house and check the house, because I felt like I was just not the expert to figure out all the ways that this child was going to hurt themselves. And I felt like I needed some support with that. And I don't know if that still happens, if you can still get someone to come in, but even if not, the fact that Kudos has such a wide variety of products to look at, the products themselves are the education. You know what I mean? The fact that they have this, it makes you go, oh, I need to get these on my doors, or, furniture, the anti-tip furniture guards. What are these? These are, to prevent furniture from tipping over and crushing your child, or the
when I
securing
went
everything.
through the Regal Lager University a few years back, the section on this, it was the most interesting to me because I'm very well versed on the decor and the carrier and like the Love to Dream and everything. But the safety stuff, this was the most interesting thing to me, learning like, all of this stuff about
it's so important. Amber's asking, at what age do you baby proof? My little guy is 14 weeks. And
I would do things, I would start now with like your cabinet tipping and things like that.
You want to be ahead of them always.
I've always been one of these people that's like, get all your cleaning supplies and try to put them in one cabinet and then lock the cabinet. But also, if your cleaning supplies are that toxic, you need to also, and not that anything is, you don't want your kids to drink any cleaning supplies, but you also want to kind of readdress what you're doing.
But if you had to pick one, you'd go with Dapple.
Yeah. Like, put everything in one cabinet, but you may need outlet covers, you may not need outlet covers based on if you can move furniture or whatever. But I think it's always good to err on the earlier side without being like completely neurotic. Like, don't beat yourself up if you're not completely childproof now. But it's always good to have it going because they get wiggly and mobile sooner than you think.
Yeah. I have so many baby proofing products in front of my face here. I've got the outlet covers. We've got the corner protectors. Everything's in the chat. And by the way, you guys, I know you guys show up for the live, and then, sometimes it's hard because you want to be part of the chat. You don't want to miss any of the conversation. You may not be clicking over to the products that are in the carousel and you want to go back later. Do they know how to like get back to the live? I'm going to show you. I'm just going to give you a little demo on how to get back to the show. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen for a second. You just need to go over to our Amazon channel, and you can see we're streaming live right there now. Okay, and if you scroll down, first of all, you'll be able to see a whole bunch of different short videos that we did over here, but then you can see all the products from today's show right here in this first idea list. Okay, the idea lists are from all the different shows. So if you're like, hey, what did we do yesterday? What was the show yesterday? What were the products that we were talking about? You can click right on it and it'll take you right to the products that we did yesterday. All right. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. And then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, okay, of our Amazon channel, you can see view all my past live streams. If you click on that, you will see, there we are now. Okay. And then you will see all the previous live events right here. All the different shows. And when you click on them, you'll be able to get over, the carousel will appear the way you're seeing it here. Okay. So
they stay up for a few months before they disappear.
Yeah. I mean, like,
if
I go all the way back. They're from like a while, like June. It depends on how many shows we do.
Yeah.
We did a lot. We've done a lot. So that's how you get back. So if you want to go back to the Even Flow one that we did earlier in the week, or the one from last night, you don't have to feel stressed that you might not be able to find it. You'll be able to find it. Okay. Great. All right, good. You're welcome. I'm glad was that helpful? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if you guys know how to navigate through. The Amazon's a little bit hard to navigate because it's like, where do you go? That's why we have the app. So inside the app, you'll be able to navigate right over to our storefront. And then you just go to shop right in the app. If you go over to shop, you'll be able to, I'll show you here too. If you click on the shop in the app, it will take you to a page that looks like that. The first box, if you click on that, it'll take you right into the storefront. The second box there will give you all the promo codes, which we're adding some more this week. Okay. And then each one of these here, okay, are going to take you to the store page right on Amazon, so that if you wanted to go to that store page that I was talking about for Love to Dream and see all the different, I'm in the basement on Wi-Fi. So as you can see here, it's a little slow. Okay. So there you go. All right. So now we're on the Amazon storefront for Love to Dream that I was showing you before. Very, very easy to be able to shop for all these products right here. All right. We have one more video here. I want to show them the stove guard. because the stove guard is just so nice and it's such a good demonstration. Let's do this. Here you go. The Kudos stove guard.
So the way it works,
we had a little bit of video problems that day.
Right on your cooktop, or if you have a traditional stove on the counter outside of it or on the stove, you mount these 2 rails. These pieces slide right on. And then you're going to attach the front piece, which expands to fit different size stoves, and you're good to go. So it will work on a glass cooktop, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
that's
that.
great. That's great. Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
I do love that Durkee had the pretend gas stove up there for that.
No, it's great that they have everything like set up that way.
Like if you are not in a kitchen,
yeah,
it's very hard to showcase how that works. So I think
it looks like a bunch of pieces, and you can't really see like how's it going to look on your stove. And it's so nice that you could take it off to clean it, put it right back. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the stove is one of the places I just saw the most disturbing. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was on, I think it was on Instagram that I saw it, just a picture of a baby pulled over some hot oil. Mm. And, mom posted it as like just a kind of a, warning for other parents that you turn around for 1 second. She usually doesn't leave it like that. And things happen like so instantly. These are the most important products. The most important products to keep your child safe. We talk about health. We talk about safety, and safety in the home is just, you saw that, Daisy? Yeah, it is pretty terrible. And I felt so bad for her. But yeah, we want to be careful. Better safe than sorry. When you ask about how early to start these things, it's the same thing as like having your baby on the bed. Like you're changing your baby. You don't turn around for a second because you think they're not rolling. And then the second that you turn around, that's the first day they roll. Right? Those are the scary moments in life. And so you always want to be one step ahead of your kids as much as possible. Now that my kids are teenagers, I'm not really that one step ahead of them all the time, but I try my best.
They're like 20 steps ahead of you, so it's
they're one step ahead of me. I keep sinking. My chair keeps sinking. I keep getting shorter. Hold on a second. Okay.
I keep leaning down. I don't have my phone plugged in. So that's why it shuts off. So I have to keep going, like turning it back on, and then I get fuzzy.
All right. I want everybody to put a number into the chat. We still have one more thing we're gonna go over with you. But while we're going over it, I want you all to put in a number into the chat. Pick a number between 1 and 500. Okay, and enter it into the chat. This is for the second Love to Dream Swaddle Up of the day, the second prize of the day. Please pick a number and go ahead and put in there. I'll give you some time to add your numbers. All right, just go with the number that comes first to your mind. That's the way to do this. All right, you pick a number, and if anybody gets it exact, I will have an extra prize for you. I'm curious to see that. All right, so now what's next? Decor.
Which is right there.
Right there and right there. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm always backwards. Here. There's the decors. I got the gift set here too.
That's what mine is.
Love. I love the way that looks on your floors there too. All right, let's pull up the video. Here is decor.
For everybody out there who's expecting their first, your baby's going to make between 6,000 and 9,000 diapers from the time that they are starting pooping till you get them potty trained. So that's a lot of diapers. So the whole diaper changing process, you want that to be as simple as possible. And that's what we try to do with Diaper Decor. So with Diaper Decor, it's very simple. It's completely hands-free. It's what we say, step, drop, and done. So literally, you're going to step on a foot pedal, pail opens up, you drop your diaper down through the trap door, and you are done. That's it. Mm-hmm. You don't touch anything. It's very clean.
There's no little hole you have to squeeze the poop in, which we don't like.
Right. We say no squishing, no twisting, no bending. So meaning you don't have to bend down to stuff the diaper through the hole. You can just stand and drop. So that's the ease of use of the Diaper Decor. But then you also, you want to keep the nursery from being super stinky. So we have 2 seals on the Decor. One's on the trapdoor, and one is under the lid. So that's going to help keep the odors in. The pail itself is super tight construction. It's also what we call ABS plastic, which you don't have to know what that means, but the main thing is it doesn't absorb odors. And some pails are made with cheaper plastic and they do absorb odors, and that's bad. And you can sanitize and bleach ABS plastic. So you can clean, I was going to say clean the crap out of it. That was kind of funny.
That's literally what
literally what you're going to do. But
you can clean the crap out of it.
So yeah, and you know, so a lot of people think, well, I want a metal pail because metal doesn't absorb odors, but the ABS plastic in Decor doesn't either. And with metal pails, you have to be concerned about rusting. So if you read their instructions on their websites, on their packages, I think it says to clean them with a dry cloth. And I'm not like a germaphobe kind of person, but if I put on my diaper pail, I want a little bit more than a dry cloth to clean that off. So that's the nice thing about Decor too, is you can sanitize it, clean it, bleach, all that. It's not going to turn yellow, none of that. But then, you know, you hear people saying, well, I don't want a pail with a special refill system or special bags, all that good stuff. Go for it. The Decor pail is actually not any preset bags. It's a continuous liner. So you use whatever you want. So, you know, if people say, well, how many diapers does the Decor pail hold, right? Well, our Plus, we make it in 3 sizes, which I'll get into. But the Plus holds up to 60 newborn diapers. And you know, when your baby's first born, if you're breastfeeding the baby, the poop doesn't stink and load it up, you're all good. But as soon as you start giving the baby solids and formula and stuff, it's like off the charts, the stink goes crazy. Yeah. And then we suggest, you know, you need to change it more often. So instead of wasting like bags with a continuous liner, you're only using exactly what you need. And Jamie has this really cool demonstration. We took a regular kitchen trash bag and we put 35 newborn diapers in it. And you can see how much of the bag is wasted. Where my
if you use the Decor refill system, this is it.
Okay, so you only use exactly what you need. Whether you're emptying a full pail or you got 5 diapers in there and that really stinky bomb goes in and you're like, I just got to get that out of my house, you're not going to waste refills. So it's very economical. So we have the foot pedal here, which we step on the foot pedal and the lid opens as promised. And then here is our trap door, which the diaper goes down through. And I mentioned that we have a seal under here and a seal under here to help keep the odors in. Super easy. And then let's do a dual combo here. We'll open the door so you can see what the liner looks like. And so this is a continuous refill liner. There's a little cutter over here, so you don't have to find scissors. I can't tell you how many people we run into at consumer events that have the Decor and love it. And then you show them the demo and they're like, oh, I didn't know there was a cutter there. They've been using scissors. Once you're done with diapers, you pop that diaper insert out. You can use it as a trash can, use it in your bathroom. People use it for pet waste. They
menstrual products,
dog poop bags, you know. I mean, we've got one in our garage for that purpose. Yep. So it's going to last, and it doesn't look like a diaper pail. It actually looks nice. I think that's why we call it Decor.
Decor.
You're not going to be unhappy with this product, I'm telling you.
No.
We love it. I use it. Jamie uses
it for years. Years.
And that's the point too. Like you buy it for your baby. You buy, like you may be pregnant, you may have a little one, you get it on your registry, but you're going to use it. You're probably going to get more. You're going to need more than one.
Yep.
And if you have multiple diapering stations, you want to consider that too. I love how you guys have different sizes so that you can have, you know, a smaller one in one room or a bigger one in another. Can you talk a little bit about the refills?
Probably the most important thing about the refills is that you buy the correct size, because we do have 3 sizes. So we have the Plus, the Classic, and the Mini. The Plus is the largest, the Mini is the smallest. So just make sure you get the correct size for your pail. And they come in a 2-pack, which is super convenient. The refill also has an end of liner marking, which is really convenient.
Yes.
It gives you a couple of bags to empty, and you know you're okay, I need to grab some more refills. So that's super convenient. They come in a 2-pack. You're going to need probably 8 to 10 over the entire lifetime of your baby in diapers. So this is not like you're spending a fortune. This is super easy and super convenient. And it's one of those purchases you're just going to be really happy with.
That's why I think that gift set is so nice.
Oh, great point. The gift set, Sherry, comes with, I mean, every Decor pail comes with a full refill installed. So, and there's no assembly. Take the pail out of the box, it's ready to go. The gift set comes with 8 extra refills, so that's really going to start you off in great shape. You're not going to have to buy refills for a long time. So that's a great one to put on your registry.
Decor.
Huh?
Decor.
Yeah.
Been around for so long. I wonder where they started Decor. I know I've had it in my store for so many years.
You've been around
a long time, right?
Big.
Well, good things last. Good things last.
Yeah.
Features on Decor. You got the classic, you got the plus, you got the mini, you've got the plastic refills. You've also got the cloth diaper refills. So if you're looking for cloth diapering, you can use the cloth liners here that will actually fit inside the plus, right? Yeah, fits the plus the largest one. Okay. What's nice is this is the only one that I know of that really you can do the cloth and disposable at this, you can use them for either. So if you're starting with cloth and then you want to use it for something else, you can. Awesome. Everything's in the carousel for you. I put all 3 sizes are in the carousel. The gift set, there's also the gift set now on Amazon. Let me just see that gift set for a minute.
That's the way to go. If you're getting one, do the gift set.
How many liners do you get with that?
It's preloaded with one, and you get 8 refills. So it's 9 of the tubes of liners.
Awesome.
And just do it.
That's the bag of refills I have here.
Wait, just.
So it comes with all these refills in the set. Okay, so you get the one like he's saying, and then you've got the all these extra ones here. Okay, so this is going to come with the set. That is the way to go.
I would actually love it if they made the gift set in a mini.
And am I crazy that I just love the way they smell?
They don't. The smell, I have no feelings on either way.
They're like a vanilla smell.
Yeah, it's not abrasive or anything.
No, it just smells good. Like this, it's like what you want your garbage to smell like. Has like a nice soft vanilla smell to it. Yeah. So these are the refills here. This is the gift set. And there were 2 gift sets in the carousel. I don't remember what the difference was. Was it one that's a plus and one that's a classic? I don't remember. Let me take a look real quick.
I don't know what's in the carousel.
There's 2 things in the carousel. I'm looking at the wrong. Where is my?
It's classic and a deluxe that are the gift sets.
Okay, why can't I find the carousel? Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Oh, here. Okay, so in the carousel, you've got, this is the classic and the plus. That's what it is, the classic and the plus. Yes, Regal Loggers, they're confirming. The classic and the plus both come with gift sets. They're both here. The yellow box is the plus, and the purple blue box is the classic. All right. And then I've got all the different liners here in the carousel for you too. Again, make sure that you're buying the right liner for the right pail that you purchase, the right size. Okay, because they are specific to that. And there's the diaper decor. Excellent. Want to see what the winning number is? I got it written down.
Go for it.
Ready? Okay. So this is for the Love to Dream. Swaddle up. I don't know where the baby went. But there you go. My lucky number. 3 is my lucky number. 333 is the winning number. Right? What color does the mini come in? The mini comes in, let me get over to it for a second.
I know I have one in gray. I believe it's a gray one, I think.
There's a white one and a gray one. So it's like a white and gray and then a gray and white.
Yeah.
So they're kind of reversed. Like the trim is gray on the white one and the trim is white on the gray one. Who won? Daisy. Congrats. Congrats, Daisy. What'd you get? 321? 321. Okay, so nobody guessed exactly, but Daisy wins today. Congratulations. That was your last guess, Katie. Sorry. I have some ideas for ways to pick winners next time. It came to me while we were sitting there. I'm going to do it next time. let's see. We are good for today. Okay, I think we went through everything.
Yeah.
Amazing products. Thank you, Regal Lager. First of all, thank you, Regal Lager, for being what?
They were in the chat the whole time.
We're in the chat the whole time. We appreciate that so much. And thank you for answering all the questions. Thank you for bringing us such amazing products. Thank you for contributing to our monthly giveaway every month and providing us with these awesome prizes all the time, being such great partners and just such great people.
Thank you for supplying me with snacks when I was in Georgia.
Snacks and adult size love to dreams and right and all the rest. And thank you to everybody who's here watching. We love you guys so much. You're our crew. It's so great to have you here in the chat to, like, you know, just talk to you and show you all these great things and keep it more interesting. And we'll be back on Tuesday night. Mm-hmm. Joe might be here this weekend for some deals, probably. He'll probably be cooking for some deals this weekend. And then Jamie and I will be back on Tuesday night. I think we have Baby Trend coming up Tuesday night.
Right. Very good.
Right? Might even have a big prize for Tuesday night.
Their travel system is in the monthly giveaway.
That's right. That's right. Might have a nice prize Tuesday night. We're gonna see. We're working on it right now, so I think we will. You guys have a great weekend. All right. Be safe. Enjoy. Get outside a little.
I'm gonna open my windows and unpack.
Jamie's gonna keep on unpacking.
I'm gonna install some towel rods first. I'm very excited about it.
That sounds like such an exciting weekend.
I mean, I can't wait.
I think I'm gonna rest this weekend.
I have nowhere to hang my towels in my bathroom. So I got it. I can't wait.
Gotta have that.
As soon as I get off the phone, off of this, the towel rods are going up.
I think it's a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
We want to see your towel rods.
No, you don't. I got some new, so I got them on Amazon. They're cute.
All right, you guys. I will see you later. Thank you, James.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. All right. We'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Yeah.